as we said before, congratulations on release day. Your new single just came out. How has that been kind of building up to it and now having it out in the world?
Building up to it has definitely been really exciting. I've obviously shared it with a few of my friends, and a lot of work was put in the studio creating it, and obviously going through like mixing and mastering, and
Mhm.
taking like uh, photos for it and stuff like that for advertising. So it's been really cool build up, and I'm really excited to have it out there now. I'm getting a lot of support definitely for it from friends and also people that I don't know at all. So it's been really exciting today, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, what's that like getting support from people you don't even know? Like, is that kind of surreal for you, or are you used to it by now?
No, it's definitely still pretty surreal. I feel like it's something that I've like really dreamed about, like my music being like played to people that don't even know me, and having that happen is definitely really cool because a lot of my friends have been sharing it with people that I've never met, and they've been sharing it with people, so it's just gotten to a lot of people that I didn't even didn't even know. So it's it's really cool, and everyone's been really supportive.
I mean, I know you have a lot of music in the works, but how'd you decide that this was going to be the next release for you?
I think it was just something about it. I think just like felt like a really good like opening song for this like EP. It feels like um it has like good a really good energy. It's very energetic and fun, but it also I think shows off my style lyrically and musically. So I think that it was just a good choice for introducing people to my stuff.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, this song is super energetic, but it's also really heartfelt. What was the inspiration behind this song? Could you talk more about it for people who might not know?
Yeah. So the song was about a bit of a toxic relationship slash situationship because it was never officially labeled. And um, just kind of like being in a sort of relationship with someone that was pretty emotionally closed off and not very vulnerable. Um, and then them kind of being really avoidant and um, telling a bunch of people that I was like crazy, basically, and obsessive, even though I didn't really do anything other than be like, "Hey, what's up?" And then going back and forth between that and them like calling me for hours every day. So kind of something like that. And the song was kind of just inspired by the end of that situationship and kind of just feeling like I um, I'd been so affected by what this person thought of me and my image. Um, I was having trouble like uh, being able to think of myself as anything but what this person thought of me as. So I was kind of feeling crazy. So that's the inspiration for the song.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you went through a lot emotionally writing this. I'm wondering, what do you hope that listeners take from this track?
I think that it's really important to I think it's kind of overlooked with like teenage relationships that like there is like a toll on your mental health, and it's kind of like, oh, it's puppy love, so it doesn't really matter that much, but it is very emotionally draining, and I think that I want people to feel like they're heard through this song. I guess like that would be the most important thing to me, for people to
Mhm.
relate to it and feel like they're not alone in situations like this.
Yeah. And I mean, along with releasing a song, there can be people reaching out to you or you just experiencing this release. But what has your favorite part of this whole process been, whether it was recording it or something in the release?
This was actually the second song that I worked on with Barb Morrison, my producer, and this song was just so much fun to work on. My first song was really cool too, but this song was definitely like a lot more upbeat, and it was really cool to see it like really come alive in the studio just from something that I played on piano solo to having like a bunch of different instruments in it. Um, it was just like I would say the studio was definitely like the most amazing time. Just like seeing my music come to life was really cool.
Yes, and I know you said you're working on an EP, but if you could describe future projects in 3 words, what would they be?
I would say dramatic, heartfelt, and um, theatrical.
Okay,
That's what we'll
okay.
go with.
And my last question for you, I know we've talked a lot about what you're doing now, but what does your future hold? What are we seeing in the future?
Hopefully, a lot more music. I definitely want to start performing. I live in Pennsylvania, really close to New Jersey, so hopefully some performing in the tri-state area, New York, New Jersey, and PA. And definitely a lot of performing in my local community of like the Lehigh Valley. Um, yeah, I don't know, definitely just a lot more music to come, hopefully.
Yeah. I mean, I can't wait to see it. Congratulations again on the release and everything you've done so far, and it was so great talking to you.
Yeah, thank you so much.